Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time Live from Casey's Call Studio. Big crowd in here dressed in green.
There's reasons.
All but me and Rob. I'm not getting pinched, am I?
Because we're not cool. Like
we are not cool. Real quick before we get to the ladies and Rob, I'd like to talk about our sponsors a little bit. Once again, we're live at Casey's Call Studio. Thank you to Tanya and Kevin Kaplinger for allowing us to be involved in their Sons Foundation. We appreciate all they do for us. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Get a hold of Larry. I know your foundation's wet, your basement's wet, your crawl space is wet. It's only rained like cats and dogs for the last 2 weeks, and it's going to do it the rest of the week, too, I think, next week. Key Realty, Teresa Mesmer. Contact Teresa for all your real estate needs, 765-341-8911. Stids Comfort System. Get a hold of Caleb at 765-346-0195. Livewire, Tommy Walls Electrical Consulting Alarm System, 765-792-4012. And if you can see behind us a little bit of the things on the wall now, that is because of Tommy Walls, and I cannot thank him enough. Pretty cool looking, if you ask me. K2 Fitness, locally owned and open 24 hours. I got something on my jacket bugging me, sorry. We're not professional here, ladies. I'm telling you.
Highly trained professionals.
Highly. Wellspring, Jennifer Burnham and the group taking care of the homeless situation here in town, 765-342-6661. Wayman's Furniture Appliance and Mattress. I haven't talked to him for a while. I need to get a hold of him. 765-342-4339. And not last but not least, Mike Swango's Mike's Automotive, 765-343-2282. The best in town. If you need work done on your automobile, call Mike. You're going to have to wait because everybody goes to him. We have a new sponsor, Rob.
Who you got?
We don't have the logo up yet because my logo person's busy right now.
Really? Like my ads. What year are we running? 2021.
Levi Farms. Contact Levi Farms for all your excavating needs.
Randall Blankenship.
Yep.
Sponsor RD Production.
Yep. Dumpster rentals, land clearing, demo work, hay sales, beef sales. They got the Highland cattles.
You ever seen them cattles?
Yes. Hello. Yeah. I'd like to have one as a pet, but I also want one.
They can't look at you.
Side of potatoes and green beans.
You know that?
Yeah.
They don't look at you. They got all the hair down their face.
I don't have that issue with my hair.
It's like a rock star.
Speaking of rock stars,
These guys.
we got rock stars in studio tonight from Kendrick Foundation. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rob, ladies and gentlemen, across from me sits one of the most famous people this side of White River.
Yeah.
He's involved in everything under the sun, including Mental Health Month.
Very proud of that, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, Rob Helms.
Nice to see everybody again here on Porch Time. It's been a minute. Glad to be back, Kev.
I know, it's been a month or two.
Oh, that one doesn't say anything.
All right, Rob, tell us why the ladies are in here and work your way around the table. And I know this is near and dear to you, sir.
It is very near and dear to my heart.
Share, please.
We got the ladies from the Kendrick Foundation, Mental Health Task Force, Board of Health, right? Mm-hmm. They're here. We have partnered with RD Productions on our concerts. And every one of them, if you ever come to them, it's at least, is it the last 3 years, 4 years?
At least 3, if not 4, yeah.
You'll hear the quit smoking commercial. You'll see the signs, quit smoking or quit using tobacco.
Tobacco use.
We got the Mental Health Task Force flags up. Talk about that if you have an issue, if you need help. There's help out there for you to get. And I partner with that because I've experienced, I'll just say it, my mom and dad both passed away from, my mom was an avid smoker. She wanted a cigarette last couple of days,
Same with my mom.
And my dad passed away from emphysema. My best friend in the world at the time committed suicide. I found him in my backyard. I've been down that whole road, and it's just stuff that this is something that I truly, we back a lot of, we get involved with a lot of nonprofits in certain capacities, whether giving them donations, tickets, whatever. This is one that I kind of lay my hat on. I don't know how else to say it. But these fine ladies, Keely is the one that introduced me to all this, right? When we started this, then brought in Nikki, and they know the whole group, they know the story, and I think we should let them tell it. There is a reason they all have green shirts on, and they'll get into that. But you talking about a wonderful cause to help and be a part of, I'm very proud of it, and RD Productions is very proud of it, and we promote it at every single concert we do. We talk about it. Nikki, won't you go ahead, and is that the way we're going?
Yeah, that's what we
All
want.
right, Nikki is with
You did kind of
the
three
Kendrick
with us.
Foundation, but she helps line up everything. Nikki, on you.
All right, on me. Well, we're here because we wanted to talk about Mental Health Month, which is May, which is the kind of the big reason of wanting to get in with Kevin. And so we kind of used our partnership with Rob to get this going. And he has, gives us credit, but he deserves credit too, because even before the Kendrick Foundation was a sponsor, he was doing things. And each year he comes back and we meet and we just keep adding things to the list. We keep adding things to the calendar. So it just keeps growing. So this is my second year kind of doing all of this, and we have a full month planned for Mental Health Month for May. So I'll just part of that. So our shirts are from Mental Health America, and they are the ones that kind of deemed May as Mental Health Month. So they kind of get all of the credit for that. And we have in the past, Morgan County has always identified May as Mental Health Month as well. So they sign a proclamation, the city of Martinsville, the town of Mooresville. So they're always behind us and backing us. But really, we draw from Mental Health America a lot. And so like this year, that theme is more good days together, which encourages all to reflect on what a good day looks like. But that good day could look different for everyone. So a good day for me could include, being with my daughter and my family. And someone else's could include being with their dog or just the sun being out, a nice walk outside. So it's whatever you deem as a good day. So we're really focusing on that this year. And the green, you'll see us in green all month long. We get sick of it. Just wearing green too.
It'll be a good day when you don't wear green that day. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we kind of, in a way, earlier Keely was talking about, she compared it to Christmas in a way, like it's festive, but by the time you're done with Christmas, you're all in.
You're tired of seeing pine needles on the floor, and you're ready.
By the time it's December 26th, it's like it's all put away. No more green and red.
So it's kind of like Christmas.
I leave my trip all year though, but I'm just no.
What was the slogan? What was it last year that I had to do? I did a commercial.
Health matters.
No, it was something
what
else.
There's no health without mental health.
Yeah, there's no health
Good
without
call.
mental health. I thought that was such a cool line.
Yep.
We wore the shirts. They wore the shirts last year. We did a commercial, and I remember Mackenzie made me say it. There's no health without mental health.
And it took about 20 times.
Come on,
Jake, Rob, again, Jake. If I remember, we did a video out in the courthouse lawn that took about 50 tries too. One time.
well, that's because there was
Donk.
dancing involved.
Yeah, right.
It is kind of a tongue twister, so. But some of the things that we're doing, partnering throughout the county, so we do that a lot at the Kendrick Foundation and the Mental Health Task Force. So the Mental Health Task Force has 100 plus members from 70 plus organizations, and they do mostly all reside in Morgan County or serve Morgan County. So it's a lot of fun to just be able to partner with them.
Is Heroes Wildlife Adventures a part of you guys?
They are on our.
Oh, it is indeed.
They are at least a part of our membership. They get our emails.
Good.
So yeah.
Good. I'm a veteran, and we went to school together, and some of the work that he does is just.
Dee and I did MCLA together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know the whole story.
Yes.
Good deal.
Yeah.
I was going to reach out to him instantly. I was like,
Awesome.
Otis has got to know about this.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, they haven't gotten involved, but they're busy.
They are extremely busy. And I think that kind of plays into what you guys are doing, because not only citywide, countywide, nationwide,
Yep.
mental health is not good in a lot of areas.
It's affecting
and
everyone.
it's scary.
Yeah. I actually think we met them at a grant writing
Grant writing workshop. Is where we
they
first met
had
him,
they had came to a grant writing workshop because they were looking for funds.
Sure.
And through that, I actually think they ended up getting like a Purina grant or something after.
He put it to use, I guarantee it. So.
They did some work with that. But starting off the month, so I don't know if you're familiar with the Pioneer Pathfinders Walk that happens on Monday mornings at 9 a.m.
I am not. Tell me about it.
So that's Churches in Mission, the tobacco-free Morgan County. We are a partner, I think they're Franciscan Health. So they meet at Shelter 2 at Pioneer Park every Monday at 9 a.m. And just take a walk. And I won't go too much in detail because I'm going to let Trisha tell you kind of how physical health and mental health kind of go together, and she's more of an expert on that. But we try to still do a lot with the physical health aspect. So Martinsville actually has one too. It's called the Martinsville in Motion City Walk, and that's on Wednesdays at 12 p.m.
Have you heard about that?
No.
Yep.
Where's that at?
They meet at Churches in Mission at 12 o'clock, and I'm not sure what their route is, but I know they just walk like downtown Martinsville.
They've been switching it up some.
Yep. Okay.
How many people participate in that? Do you know?
It varies, but they've got some good groups, and they are expanding. There's going to be a new Brooklyn walk. They are looking to do an evening walk in Morrisville. So Kelly Webb with Churches in Mission is one of the big leaders of all of that.
Why aren't we doing one like in the middle of the month for the entire county somewhere as a group? I mean, I know a guy that puts together stuff like that.
I don't.
I mean, between the two of us, one of us could do it easily.
Morgan County Day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
In Morgan in
goes
Motion,
green.
we do the 5K.
Yeah, there is the Morgan in
Oh, yeah,
Motion with
that's
the
true.
YMCA.
Okay.
So they host those.
Did I hear
from
5K? Can we drive that?
April. Walk it.
Move your body, Kevin.
unless there's a tomahawk waiting at the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm not walking that far.
Yeah, they dedicate that 5K to mental health.
Yes.
That's through the YMCA.
Yeah, they do it April through October, I believe, and they do it in. So the one in May is at Jimmy Nash, but they
They
walk
had just
all
contacted
over.
us to do some fundraiser stuff. So
Oh, yeah. Last Wednesday of each month is a 5K, but yeah, the one in May.
these, I've lived here my whole life. Didn't even know about these. Any of this. And you would
Kev,
think I'd have my pulse. I'd have the pulse of the community, but
here
no.
to spread
The
the
awareness.
good news.
I need to stop doing weather 7 days a week now.
I always tease that I have a way of knowing things. So if you want to know something,
We're going to connect as soon as we're done here. I don't care if it's Facebook or phone numbers.
got the resources for you.
I mean, you guys, there's so many, through my brother, when he was working for the Sheriff's Department, I've come in contact with so many folks, and mental health is, I mean, I know it's a meth and drugs and things like that, and they do too, but you know the underlying issue is a mental health issue to begin with. And that's where it starts. And if you can rectify that right off the bat, then maybe they don't fall down the cracks further to where they end up.
I think what people misunderstand is that mental health and mental illness is different.
Yeah.
So we all have mental health.
Yeah.
Like we all, have factors that, affect our mental health. Not everyone has a mental
I can
illness.
attest to
Not
that.
everyone is, has a diagnosable condition, but we all have mental health.
Yeah.
So to me, to kind of think that mental health is not real, that's not true. Because we all have mental health and we can all do things for our own mental health.
I like it. I need some help there in that department too. I can guarantee it. So yeah, we will connect after this show. So yeah.
So, Nikki, on a couple things, like on May 16th is our opening concert at Cedar Creek Winery and Brew Company Distillery.
Yes.
We call it Drink at the Creek. We're going to make that
Green Fest.
Green
Drink
Fest.
at the Creek.
Green Fest. So we want everybody to wear green that can.
We got Notre Dame shirts. I mean,
Hey, it doesn't have to be mental health. Whatever green.
Are we
you
going to have any green shirts to throw out?
We are.
We're going to have some green shirts to throw out.
you just got the shirt gun?
Well, I'm supposed to have one. I hope I do. But those shirts would have to be wrapped really, really tight. That's how it works. If you lose, they don't go
Yeah,
out.
they just poof, first row. Yeah.
I mean, I threw one last year that just went.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you're either going to throw it first row or poof it in the first
Kind of
row.
embarrassing. You pump up the gun like it's going to go someplace. Poof, it goes nowhere.
Get close.
But we really want, and I'm going to have Mackenzie. She's getting ready to have that baby, but I want to promote that out there that day. The Green Fest. Wear green. You guys are going to be there. We're going to give out some green T-shirts and all that good stuff, just to make more people aware. And obviously, we'll have our announcements and all that. But so May 16th, folks, it'll be Journey from the Heart and Fancy Sauce. It's going to be a great concert. But
Opening weekend.
at the same time, we're going to get to help support this program here, which will be fun. You know, and Keely's going to get up and dance, right? No.
You guys get up in the front row and dance up there by the stage?
I'll bring Noella. Noella's coming.
yeah.
She can dance.
Okay.
She'll dance for us.
Okay, but that's what we got going on there for that concert. Now, what is, you've got other folks here tonight. Tell them about it. Who we got?
Well, let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you about what all we have going on for mental health.
There's
Month.
more?
There is
But
so much
wait.
more.
But wait,
But wait.
more.
So let me try to go through it quickly. So we're doing 2 yoga
Hello, Tanya.
workshops, so mental health and mindfulness yoga workshops. That's also in partnership with the YMCA. So we're doing one in Mooresville on May 7th at the Boys and Girls Club. It's free. And then one in Martinsville at First Christian Church on Tuesday, May 12th, 6 p.m., also free.
Are these open to the public?
Yes.
Do you have flyers on
do.
Facebook?
Yep.
Yoga.
Send those to me,
Yeah.
and I will send them on the page.
Okay.
I have the biggest mouth in the county.
I can absolutely send them.
I thought she was going to agree with me. I can absolutely attest to that. Wow.
I don't know you that well, so. And then we're in right before May 15th. We're
Cecil
going to
says
do
Noella is listening.
that. Yes, that is Pathal and Noella, so they're there. Hi, baby. So sweet. We're going to do Morgan County Goes Green that Friday before Green Fest at Drink at the Creek. So you all might get tired of your green as well. But we're going to do, that is just a whole county-wide. We try to get our schools involved. We try to get just the organizations that we work with. And then we just post everything on Facebook and kind of it shows really the community coming together for a cause.
And it's a great cause.
Yeah. And then Green Fest at Drink at the Creek on May 16th. We are hosting an awareness, interaction, and direction training. That's in partnership with Centerstone and IU Health. It's a 90-minute training on May 21st at 1 p.m. And it just is how do you interact with someone that may be experiencing a mental health crisis. And it also will end with a brief, just like personal care as well. So how do you take care of yourself?
I got a question.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, because that's why I'm at. So give me a description of what maybe a mental health crisis could be. Is that against the rules to say that, or is it ask that? Because you said to help them, but what is that? What's that look like?
Yeah, what should we be looking for?
What is that?
I mean, I think it could look like anything. I mean, it could be suicidal ideation. So it could be someone,
Depression?
It could be depression, yeah. But I mean, it could be, someone. What is the word I'm looking for? Kind of disclosing
Is it
themselves.
rage or anything like that? I mean, or
It could
something?
Planning to harm yourself or others.
Yeah.
Any of those types of things.
Being withdrawn. I think. I mean, even just like looking for those signs of if someone's super outgoing and you haven't seen them in 3 weeks, they could be experiencing a mental health crisis.
They stop caring about things they typically care about. They may stop doing the hobbies that they usually do, and maybe even stop maintaining their appearance or things like that.
Sounds like me the last 3 weeks after everything we've been going through here. Just want to go home and stay in the house. So that can happen though. That's more.
So here we go. We got one on there now.
Tanya, for me, it's laying in bed where no one can see me, but swearing to the world I'm happy and fine.
Yeah.
Been there
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I think that the hardest part about anything is talking about it to anyone. You know, to anybody else. I think that's where most people get their biggest struggles. Because if they would be willing to talk to somebody, this is my own opinion, I'm no doctor, no nut, but if they would be willing to talk to somebody, knowing that people care about them, they know people care about them, but they're just scared to either say, like, I've got something wrong or something's bothering me.
Ego gets in the way too, yeah.
I think a lot of that could be helped. You know, because, and I remember you got on me one day when I said, not got on me, but about, I told you my best friend lost his life.
Yeah.
Remember?
Died by suicide.
What's that?
Died by suicide?
Yes. But you told me, didn't you tell me to use it some other way or
So
say?
died by suicide is how we would say to say it.
And I always go back to, like, I love that guy. He was like my best buddy at that time in high school and out of high school. From 5th grade on until the day that he passed, it was like that was my guy. And my whole, like, he could have spoke to me about anything. He could have said, I'm this, that, I got this going. But he chose not to, and it's still, that's the part that gets to me. Is like, why couldn't, I thought we had it.
But he didn't want to burden you with what was burdened with what was on his
Yeah, it's like,
burning head.
why couldn't he? That's, if he could have just maybe spoke to me or somebody, it could have helped him. But, and he knew that people loved him. I mean, it wasn't like he was mistreated by his mother or that. I mean, it wasn't none of that. I'll never understand that part, because that's what I think causes a lot of this. They feel like they just can't do it. Like they can't tell you or you that they have this problem going on until it might be too late, or then, but there is someone for them to talk to, whether it's a friend or that hotline that we promote. There's someone always there to help you if you'll just let them try.
Yeah, I think stigma plays into that quite a bit. So people are afraid to share things that they think, they may be judged about, or you may think less of them, or they may not be accepted, or
You look weak.
And so,
Yeah.
that was a good.
Tanya, so you're 100% correct, Rob. I finally decided 3 months ago to be real and vulnerable and let people know I'm not okay sometimes, and it's okay not to be okay. But it's not okay to keep that in and ruin your mental health.
Yeah. I look at it like, but we know that, saying it, but getting it to other people that really need it is the hardest part. It really is. And because if everybody would just accept it, we could just get through a lot of this.
Yeah.
But they don't. And I know that in my life, that still gets at me why he couldn't say, hey, Rob, man, I got this going on, man. Can we talk about it?
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? It's just like, if he could have said that to me, we could have done it. He lived in my house. You know what I mean? But that goes on everywhere, not just at my house, but I know that's what I went through. And my mom and dad loved him. Loved him. I mean, he was living in our house. And he just wouldn't share it. And I think that's our biggest issues. That's what I see. One of them, that people just won't let it out. So when I get mad, I coach kids and I yell at them and I let it out.
But
I don't yell at my wife, but
you normalizing this by talking about this at all of your concerts, like that's huge for this community, for everyone to get to hear that
you can
it's
ask
okay
her
to
what
talk
I
about
said.
it.
I said I'll be glad to be involved in this.
Yeah.
And I always say that maybe the concerts aren't the best place for us to set up shop, but I also say you never know what you know, or you don't know what you don't know until you need it. So
I believe in the Bible.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Well, you don't get more Christians by attending the same church every week. You don't get more people by going to the same church and don't get other people. You've got to go out in the masses where the Christians aren't, or the people that need help are.
Well, we know you bring people together. I mean, you're averaging how many at a Drink at the Creek concert?
Well, last year, we're always in that 2,000 range or more out there. And like we'll have hopefully for Scotty McCreary 6,000 to 8,000.
I'm so excited for the concert, Rob.
Oh my gosh.
But it is what it is. It's a gathering of people and hopefully have fun. And then I hope they hear our messages. I can't feed it to them anymore. They see our signs and. It's so, I've told you that it's so weird for me to put up over here in the corner is the vaping and smoking section, but I got signs up saying quit. But the moral of that story is the people that on the tobacco end of that, I don't want them to have to sit and breathe other people's tobacco. So at least if you're going to do it, go over there.
Yeah. And the more you see it, maybe it'll,
Like when they're ready.
I always look at it.
now, but yeah.
I always look at this like no matter what. Like I do a lot of Christian concerts, which I love. If we help one person get closer to the Lord, that's one more than what we had. If we come out here on, Mental Health Month or every day of you guys are working, and we help somebody, that's what you're trying to. You're not going to save the world. We're not going to. We're going to try, but we're not going to. But if we do it one day, one person, help somebody, one day at a time, that's better than you can ask for. It's just like Kevin and them guys don't even understand, like on all the auctions and stuff they do where they've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. It isn't they've raised $5,000. They've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars helping people. You can't help everyone, but you just try to help as many as you can. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to stay that way until the good Lord takes me.
Yeah.
So if we can help people, we're going to help people. Because we've all made mistakes. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But don't look over your shoulder, you'll never see the future. So let's go forward and see who we can help. Learn from what we did back there and go forward and figure out things that we got in front of us and help. And I think this mental health thing, think about that though. I know I'm on my preaching thing here.
He's on here, isn't he?
But think about this. If no matter what it is, whether it's drug addiction, tobacco, mental health, business, whatever it is, it takes a clear, good mental health to do any of it the right way. You can't be distressed and distraught about everything and try to run $1 million business or go in to teach the youth, go to school and you got 6 classes that day. You got to teach them whatever, math or algebra or English. They've got to be on it, And without the mental health part of it, what do you got? I mean, you just don't. So,
Cindy says everywhere we go, as Christians, we should be testament to our faith in God. Faith should have feet, not just good vocabulary. The more you walk in your faith everywhere you go, the more people see your faith and not just hear it.
But
well said, Rob.
Well, I mean, it's just what it is. I think about this stuff, and it's like, this is a concert promoter that does all kinds of concerts. And like, should I drop the rock and roll concert? I don't want to make the Lord mad. You can lie and laugh, but I think about that stuff as like, should I just be doing Christian concerts? Should I just be, I don't know, But I want to do something that gets people in, the community, the people like and everything. I get all crazy about that. I don't know if that needs mental health help, but it's not, But I think about that. It's like, am I doing the right thing? Is the right concerts? Should I not do this band because they say shoot the thrill or, I don't even know. It's like, I think about that stuff. I don't want to be known as a hypocrite. I want to be clear-minded. I don't know.
As long as you get Ella to come to the fairgrounds.
Oh, Ella Langley.
I'd be good to go with that.
Choosing Texas, baby. She's hot. Sorry, honey.
I'm an Ella fellow now because of that video. Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
So, Nikki, I'm sorry. I went on my sermon. I'm done preaching.
You're fine.
Join Rob each Sunday morning at 8:30.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we have going on. And I don't remember if you said it, but we talked about some tickets you're going to give away on May
Tickets?
16th. As
Who has
well.
tickets? Let's give away a pair of platinum tickets to see Scotty McCrary, Josh Turner, Lori Morgan, and Big Country. June
If they,
13th.
if they wear green on May 16th to
You'll
the
put them in
concert.
the drawing, or how?
Yep, we're going to put them in a drawing.
So will they go back to your tent and register, or how are we going to do it?
I would do that. That would be easiest, I would think.
We're thinking about maybe just hanging out at the front with your ticket people. And as they're coming in, we can just give them something and enter them into a drawing.
You do it. We'll give away. I'll tell you what. We'll give them
I'm going
away.
to, again, use my 3-year-old Noella as well. So
Let's give the
I'm
tickets
gonna
away at
use the
intermission.
cuteness.
Yes.
We'll give the tickets away at intermission.
Okay.
Now, because my mental health won't be all that great that day, just because everything's going on, you'll have to remind me.
Mackenzie and I will remind you. I'll text Mackenzie too.
Let's get something straight here about Mackenzie. She's due today.
Yeah.
Today's her due date.
She told me she's not taking maternity
she's about to
leave,
lose her mind.
but she
my
needs to
goodness.
take some time.
But if she doesn't have the baby, they're not going to induce until the 13th.
Oh my goodness.
She out walking right now, hopefully.
He made her walk
Mackenzie,
and stand
are-
on the stage at the sponsorship dinner.
Mackenzie, if you're watching, please don't get mad at me. So we go to
Oh, hi, Brooke.
the track meet the other day. Not track meet, tennis meet. My granddaughter, her daughter, plays tennis.
Yeah, Jules killing it in tennis.
So we were leaving. The tennis match is over. Mackenzie goes, I got to walk on the curb. I said, what? What are you talking about? She goes, the doctor told her it would help induce the labor if she walks 1 foot on the curb, 1 foot off. So where it goes like this. I said, who told you that? So the doctor told her. So she's walking on the curb around
One
the
up,
school,
one
1
down.
foot on down, trying anything. And then I call her and I go, why are you breathing so? She goes, I'm bouncing on this ball. It's hilarious.
This needs to come up at the Christmas meeting, next meeting, Rob. So we can. That's funny.
Go ahead, Nikki.
Well, I have a lot of friends here, so, and I feel
Great
like I've
friends.
talked a lot.
That's all right, Denver.
So, Trisha, do you want to talk about physical health and how we love to partner with the health department and all the things they're doing?
Yeah, no, we've been really excited both to get to work with the Kendrick Foundation and a lot of different organizations in the community. We talk a lot about mental health, and if you don't have your mental health, that you don't have anything, well, we're thinking at the health department a lot about prevention. And so preventing mental health conditions from the get-go, there's a lot of growing research out there showing that whenever we're doing the 150 minutes of physical activity each week, that is the recommended amount, that you can decrease your risk for things like depression and anxiety. So it's really, really important to be out there and moving. I think a lot of us get caught in thinking that physical activity has to be super structured, very intense, has to be for at least an hour at a time. And again, what a lot of the research is showing is that just 10-minute increments, 10-minute bouts can help increase your focus, your mood, and just starting those healthy habits from young ages is really important and really exciting. So we're working on a lot of initiatives to get more physical activity happening in the community in general, in our schools, with our youth. And so we have a school health liaison who works a lot in our schools, chatting with kiddos about how to be more active. We have a healthy community coalition in the county. So that's something that is actually something that's required by the state Department of Health to have through our local health departments, is to have some kind of coalition that's focused specifically on physical activity, obesity, and obesity-related chronic diseases, and reducing and preventing those. So that's another, like, physical activity and mental health are so interconnected and intertwined, and it's never to take anything away from traditional therapy and traditional medication for actual, like, diagnosed mental health illnesses, like Nikki Jo was making that distinction earlier. But so our traditional therapies, we're not trying to get away from that for things like mental illness and for substance use disorder, opioid use disorder, but as an adjunct, therapy, physical activity can also be super important to reduce cravings and to reduce the chances of relapses or recurrences. So there's just a lot of growing research out there that's showing some really exciting things about how important moving is, and it doesn't have to be anything super wild. So yes, we are all going to be out there dancing on May 16th because
Yes, Keely.
anything, yeah, Keely.
Wow.
We called her out. But anything that gets your body moving.
I think she's done thrown the gauntlet down. We're looking forward to that.
Oh my goodness.
You don't even do the electric slide or nothing?
The disco. Just a few like pointers. No.
I'd like to try to teach myself at home. No one else can see me. But, and I would love to do it as a form of exercise. But
Yeah.
just don't have
Well, you
my
guys have heard the Journey tribute band is going to open, right? In Fancy Sauce.
That's Journey from the Heart.
Journey
It's
from
a
the
journey
Heart.
and a heart.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. It's not just Resurrection.
It's Ryan from Resurrection, but it's Barracuda. They combine the Journey and the Heart music together. They do
And
the
Barracuda was
monster
awesome
hits.
too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're killer.
I heard them down here at the venue.
Yep, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Should be a great day, weather permitting.
So you're going to have these ladies up on stage?
Yep. Yep.
I think right now I'm the only one going. Unless Trisha wants to join me. But
On stage or at the whole band?
I think
we're in town.
Mandatory.
That sounds
well, we all have kids, and so it's
I understand that.
not to call Allie out, but she's got a little one that turns 2 that weekend.
Oh,
The next
So-
day.
you got to stay home, yeah.
So she had she was like, I'm going to go. And then she was like, so Nikki Jo, I actually don't think I can go. And I was like, no, you stay home. It's okay. So
who's going then?
I'll be there.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we're in town.
Yeah. Trisha. Trisha and I will be there.
We'll be dancing. We're
Awesome.
gonna get our 10
Now,
minutes.
was this the 16th of May?
May 16th. Opening night at Cedar Creek. Green Fest.
We're going to want to have you back in. We're going to have you back in that week to promote it.
Heck, I got my first outdoor one next Saturday. Hairbangers Ball at
The
10:10.
Yeah.
We got Madonna X at the Met.
So what about coming in here on the 7th again? I know it's only a week away.
Let me check my calendar, Kev.
Check your schedule, ladies.
I mean, I'll be at the yoga event, but it starts at 6:30, and it's only supposed to last 45 minutes.
You know, Kev, I'll be in here on the 7th because we have a Christmas Spectacular meeting.
On the 7th?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that on my schedule.
Your calendar.
I better put that in here.
People laugh, but that Christmas
We meet all
Spectacular is once a month
Oh,
that.
trying to get everything lined up.
It's incredible.
really
What time
makes
is
you
it?
afraid of
6?
Christmas.
The Christmas committee is at 6.
So we could meet at 7 just to promote that weekend of the opening concert down at Tier 10, the following weekend out at Cedar Creek, and then the green shirts.
The green shirt.
Okay, put me on down for porch time.
And Rob and ladies at 10. Sounds like Rob. At 7 p.m. There we go. Double booked.
I like it.
I don't know if we can all make it that day, but might have some of us.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Whoever
Yeah.
can make it.
So who we introducing next, Nikki?
I don't know. Who wants
Keely?
to do it?
I think we got.
We've got Allie and Keely.
Allie, what are you going to talk about?
I was hoping to not, but I can talk about whatever you want.
Well, what do you think about the Reds having a better record than the Cubs?
I think it's great.
Yes.
So I grew up.
Hang on. Hey,
I
time
wouldn't
out.
say I'm a sports fan, but if I were going to pick a baseball team, it would be the Reds.
You go, girl.
Yes, Allie, I just fell in love with you even more.
man,
Like, I just love you
Just
more
going
now.
into May and being in first place is a long time
The
coming.
last 6 years is all I've heard from Reds fans, and then by June they're like, "When's football season start?"
Well, we'll
My
go
Cubbies will be back in the playoffs this year.
probably. So you done?
I mean, I can talk about
talk about
Morgan
opioid
County and what we're doing with the opioid settlement dollars.
Here we go.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, Morgan County and its municipalities received money from the National Opioid Settlement. And this is where, we're all aware of the opioid epidemic that's been a problem for the past decade, 2 decades, really, but really in the spotlight for the past 10 years or so. So attorney generals from, I think, all 50 states came together and sued the opioid manufacturers and distributors. And most of them have chosen to settle out of court. And that's where this money is coming from. It's being distributed to the states, and then the states send it out following a very complicated formula to the counties and local governments. And in 2024, Morgan County decided they wanted to start using their funding and partnered with the Morgan County Mental Health Task Force to put together a competitive grant process so that organizations all across the county who are working in either substance use treatment or prevention can apply to get these funds from the county. And that's really what I spend a lot of my time working on, is just helping those organizations. So we're currently in our first year of projects. So the project year started July 1 and it will end June 30th. And we have accepted applications. That application window is closed for our year 2 grants, and those will start July 1. And Keely and I will be presenting those to the commissioners meeting on Monday for, we have a work group of 15 people who are county leaders, people who work in, we've got a prosecutor, we've got a judge, law enforcement, people from a couple of the school districts, people from city government.
Substance Abuse Council, are they involved?
Yes.
MSAC.
Yeah. And they're actually one of the grantees, so they're not on the work group, but they get money for it.
Good deal.
So group of 15 people making the recommendations on what organizations get funding. Keely and I are taking that to the commissioners Monday to present the recommendations for year 2. And that money goes towards both treatment of substance use disorder, mostly in adults, and then prevention of substance use disorder, mostly in school-aged kids. So
Very good.
Yeah, and this year we were able to partner with the town of Mooresville as well to use some of their funding and put it in the overall pot.
this year, as in this upcoming year. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm afraid, is it a lot? Are you allowed to say? I mean,
last year I think we started out with a lot because I think there were a few years where, it was just kind of like, what are we going to do with this? So it kind of built up, and it was all the county's funding. Not all of it, because I think it was used for other things outside of the grant cycle, but I think last year it was $725,000 that we had available to fund. And we had some multi-year awards. So for the cycle that we're funding coming up, that kind of ate into the amount that we had to give for this year 2. So this year we were at $190,000.
Just still a lot of money.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Thanks, Joby. There's your buddy right there, Rob.
oh yeah, Joby.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. So
It's an 18-year thing.
So
we needed to process.
Morgan County gets money over 18 years, and I think we're in year 4, maybe 3 or 4. We're only in the second. We're only starting the second year of doing grants, but we're hoping to do this for the rest of the 18 years.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm glad that's come about, because that has been what was my brother's passion, to help so many that were going through that.
Yeah. And I think one thing that's really cool to point out about Morgan County, so there are 92 counties in Indiana, but all of the cities and towns and unincorporated places get a little bit of money too. So there's 650 municipalities that get money. And Morgan County was recognized for being one of only 20% who is giving out their opioid settlement funds and has a systematic process for deciding how those funds are being spent and is reporting really well and stuff like that. So Morgan County is doing a good job, and just being really proactive about using this money for its intended purpose.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So, Keely, what you got for us besides all that? Anything good?
I know our team does such a good job. I don't even know what I can add.
She's just here to dance on May 16th.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that we haven't mentioned as far as, trying to increase awareness this mental health month, in addition to all the things that Nikki Jo talked about, is we are partnering too with the Correspondent. And we are doing a weekly column in the Correspondent, which started today to kick us off for Mental Health Month. So members of our task force are largely writing those. So this week was just really a kickoff that I did, to get things started, let people know this is Mental Health Month coming up in May, and this is the Mental Health Task Force. This is why this is important. There are resources available. For this month of May, we're going to have these weekly topics that we're focused on. And so next week is going to be an update about the local opioid settlement funds and some of the grantees' progress. The week after that, I think, the focus is youth mental health. And then the week after that is going to be the mind-body connection.
Physical activity. Yeah.
And then we'll wrap up with an article about stigma and how do we reduce stigma in Morgan County. And we really want people to know the resources that are available to them here.
That's the key. Walk the streets before with a lot of people to pass out information. And there's so many places like you guys that so many people don't know about, that the help is available, resources are available, but it doesn't get down to the grassroots where it needs to go. Not all of it. And I was shocked when the information was given to me on how many places in the county were available to seek help of all kinds. And I was like, holy cow, I didn't know half of them.
Well, this is kind of off of what we're talking about, but I saw in like Mooresville Community Chat and Martinsville, some people trying to get all of the local nonprofits together for a meeting.
I was trying to do that.
Well, that happens.
I was told that. But again,
So
how does that page not know that?
well, do you know Joni Bishop?
I know Joni.
Okay, so Joni actually used to lead that group. So it's called the Morgan County Service Providers. And she passed the torch to me when she was getting ready to finally retire, which she has very much missed. But I will say it used to be a luncheon and we used to get a lot more people. But we are averaging, there's 30 to 40 people that come every month.
I started making a list of nonprofits and got to 100. I was like, holy cow.
Yeah. But the cool thing too is there's a whole roster, and if you're on the roster, you've agreed that you can get as many. If the emails come, they come, but it might be like Otis has reached out to the service provider group, and I would, in my experience, and so I've been with the Kendrick Foundation for going on 3 years. Every time there's a need, it's met, and it is met within at least 24 hours. And simple as there was a church group that had a few ladies that wanted to sew, but they didn't have anything. And at that time, Maggie Bags from Stability First were looking for people to volunteer to help make Maggie Bags because they needed that extra help. And so in the same meeting, it was like, oh, well, we need people to help us make Maggie Bags, and that connection was made. Or it might be someone that is looking for housing for someone that has experienced substance use, or maybe just got out of our county jail, and they're looking for a place. And so those needs are just always met.
That's really cool.
And you can just see it happen in real time.
Sure. Joni's on right now, by the way.
Is Joni?
Hi. Joni.
Hi,
Hi. Come join us at some meetings.
Yes.
We miss you.
Where is she?
I can see who's on the page. She's not said anything yet.
There she is.
I believe Joni was feeding me. Hang on.
Kendrick peeps.
The other day during the Tornado Fest, I work up in Hendricks County during the day, and my phone was not working because they had a tower out up there. No, it wasn't. I was the wrong person. I thought it was her for a minute, but somebody was feeding me information while I was here already, and everything was running smooth at that point in time. I was like, I'm good. Stop. I can't answer text. So the nonprofit thing. Has there been a meeting where everybody shows up, like a massive meeting in a large facility like REMC? That's what I was trying to do. And then you could, what do they call it? What do you call it when you're, doggone it, Rob? I'm old.
Networking?
Yes. Networking with each other and everybody that's in there.
So it happens once a month. So we meet the fourth Thursday
But how many
at
groups
11:30.
There are 180 people on that list, sir.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah.
Once they started making that list, I was like, whew, this is going to be a task.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, well, they already do this. I was like,
It's over at the fairgrounds. I think we've had up to like 50.
Yeah.
And typically there are just one, maybe two from each organization. So I would say at least
But here's
30
my
to
question.
50 organizations are there.
Okay, so if you're out there listening, you're a nonprofit, and you're looking for somebody to help you, why would you not go to that meeting?
right.
I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want to get involved and be out there to where you can get help, and there's a group that says, all right, let's meet once a month. And don't tell me you're too busy. I don't want to ever do that. Tell me you're too busy. If you send one of your reps
Somebody can go, yeah.
from your group and meet with this group so we can help each other. Right? That's what your goal is,
That
right?
was my goal.
And why would you not go?
100%, that was my goal.
You had asked about flyers. Like, I could add you to that list, Kevin, and even just
I don't do emails, though.
I could send it to Bethany.
Oh, there you go.
No, not to volunteer Bethany to do anything.
She's not
I mean, you can do it, but I'm
needs something else
I'm
to
not
do.
very good at answering emails.
No, he's not.
But cause they'll come, they bring their flyers, if there's events, if they're also, so it's a way that they get their events out, they talk about their services, or if there's a need. And I
I wasn't
always
trying to,
share those.
and there was.
But are all nonprofits so really like active? You know what I mean? Some of them have those. Are they active? Are they really doing something?
I'd say there's about 20% that are not, that are just, they're nonprofits. They don't do a whole lot. Bethany's did it before, and she should be on the roster. I'm not saying that.
I think you're right, Joni.
I'm not saying that. I'm not throwing her in. Yeah, I'm not throwing her under the bus any at all right now.
Well, I want to say thank you. And I hope somebody out there, when they watch later or they heard it tonight, I hope you learned something. Hope you took something to heart. And I hope you will join us at Green Fest. Well, I have Egg Fest coming.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, it's green too. They do the green egg thing. We call it Egg Fest, but we got
Well, he just joined two groups together right there.
Green Fest coming up. Wear your green shirts out there on June 16th. But
May 16th.
what I said, June 16th, May 16th. It's
And
been
we're
a
giving
long
away
day.
tickets to the June concert.
Yes.
And we're going to have a contest where you can win some free tickets to see Scotty McCreary, Josh Turner, Lori Morgan, Big Country on June 13th. But most importantly, forget all the concerts. Just help people.
Yeah.
You know, try to be kind to each other. If you know somebody who's hurting or if they need help, there's help out there. There's somebody that if you need help with your mental health, there's somebody there for you. If you're trying to quit drugs or smoking or whatever, there's somebody there for you. If you think you want to try to start exercising, get in shape and do better there's someone for you.
Yeah.
You know, there just is. So, Kev?
I don't have anything else to say. It's been an honor to finally have Kendrick Hospital in the building. I don't
No,
think you guys-
Kendrick Foundation.
Well, members of Kendrick Hospital, Kendrick Foundation in the building. I've been trying for a long time, and I'm glad that you pulled it off, Rob, somehow.
I was here a year and a half ago,
But through Anne.
but still representing Kendrick Foundation.
We'll all come
And
back.
talking about our partnership.
I think we're
And the
wrapping up.
task force, and the behavioral health provider connection, and
Keely was going to say we are
But a year and a half is too long. You guys need to come in at least twice a year, 2-3 times a year, if not more. There's so many areas we could cover with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
so
got a
many
lot
areas.
going on.
Yeah.
Just
A
quickly,
monthly show wouldn't be bad. I mean, honestly, nonprofits, we could do a full 2-3 months on that.
Yeah.
but you mentioned Kendrick Hospital, and we're getting ready to celebrate our 25th anniversary in June. So we're really looking forward to that.
What color is shirt's going to be?
What theme?
Everything's
They're
gonna
very
be
good at
blue
themes.
and white and
Silver.
Green.
You guys, that place just keeps getting bigger and bigger over there, it seems like to me. Every time I drive by there, it just looks enormous.
Franciscan?
Is that where you're at?
No, we are downtown Mooresville, right there on Main
But
Street.
Kendrick was across the street.
Right
Was over
next
there in that
to
area,
us.
right?
Not during my time.
In the late
I
80s, that
started
was
in
Kendrick
2019.
Hospital.
Oh,
I'm old.
that
Yeah.
was before my time. Sorry.
You got me.
Did you think it was there?
You stumped us all.
I was just thinking about the Kendrick Foundation down on the square at Mooresville. That's where I go.
That's where you go.
And we also, lastly, opened our
Oh, Jordan's on. Hi, Jordan.
Oh, hey, Jordan.
Hey.
Opened our letter of intent for our competitive grant cycle. So we want to give more money to our nonprofit organizations who are addressing our priority areas
See,
of
that's
mental
another
health,
area we could
substance
come in and
use,
talk about.
physical activity, and nutrition.
Oh, yes.
She wants to come in and talk for hours on that stuff right
We
there.
got days.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah.
You guys want to set up a show each month? I'm not against that.
I love it. We appreciate that
Yeah.
that you're interested in, that you welcome
this
us.
is vital
Yeah.
information to the community.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get down to the grassroots. Mm-hmm. I know you guys try, the radio station tries, the newspaper tries, we try. So you got to keep pushing it. And the only way to do it is face in front of the camera and talk.
We love it.
And like Rob said, one time, one person you save and turn around or do something to help make their life more positive, then it's worth it. Mm-hmm. So we'll discuss and make it happen. Ann's on, by the way. Ann Madison.
All right.
Hey.
So another good
Good
folk.
representation.
Rob, I'm done. Ladies, are we done? Got anything else we want to hit on? We cover every topic. You have like 10,000 notes, though.
This is just the beginning.
All right, Rob.
Thank you all.
Super blessed to be
thank
a part
you,
of this
everyone.
community. Thank you guys for jumping in and watching. We'll see you guys around soon. Concert season.
I was going to say we got to do it before you go. Opening day
Oh, yeah.
concert
This
series
is
coming up,
fun.
correct?
Yeah.
Tier 10 first.
May 9th, we got the Met, we got Madonna X, which is a Madonna tribute. That's May 9th. May 9th also is Tier 10.
Hairbangers.
Where we got Hairbangers Ball and Karma. And then we got our first downtown concert. You ready for this, Kev?
I'm ready.
On May 14th with the Electric Rose. That's Rose's new band. They're good. My keyboard player plays in that band. So, I mean, Kirby, they're killer. Good band. And then May 16th is Green Fest at Cedar Creek.
And that's where these lovely ladies will be.
Yeah, promoting mental health.
All right, I'm ready. Blaze, that is some new decor. Tommy Walls set that up for us. Talks about in loving memory of my brother, and then of course the Porch Time emblem. So
It's nice. Very nice.
thank you for noticing, sir.
Everyone have a great night. Thank you guys for tuning in, and God bless you.
We'll see you guys. Love you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
No
Go
show
for a
tomorrow
walk.
night. 3 in a row. Have a good night.